I don't know you, and I don't want you stealing my information from these government computers that are conveniently turned toward people who might want to steal my information.
I'm sorry, do you work here?
No, I don't work here. Do you work here? You're just stealing information from everyone?
I don't want you stealing my personal information. Would you stop filming?
Hey, get off me! Get off my cameras!
I may be against something,
Right.
but I stand for those rights that people have the right to do.
Right.
She kicked me in the nuts.
Lana from the J-Town Press and some buddies walk into the Brevard County extortioner's office. Tax collector's office, not with submachine guns, but with cameras. And they get some pretty quick negative responses from the lemming masses. Keep an eye on these three because they will become the stars of this shizzle show. Oh, and as we go through this, see if you can count the number of cameras mounted on the walls and the ceiling that the government has pointed at everybody in every room at all times.
She's again.
Now serving B 102 at window 10.
They think that this area on the side over here is not public.
Oh.
Yeah, a dealer entrance. Well, it's a dealer entrance. And she asked, yeah, I know. So it says 16 and 17, as you can see. But what it is they don't like this. If you go all the way around this window in the very back, you can see like everything. And that's what, it's pretty much, I guess, like I said before, it's just a kind of a piss poor setup. Look, see, they'll start turning their screens off, look. See, they're turning their screens off now.
Why don't they, it seems like a pretty small investment to just get those blackout shades that make it so you can't see
Would that make it, what they call it, common sense?
Yeah, that is common sense. Oh. I'm sorry, do you work here?
No, I don't work here.
Oh.
Do you work here?
No, I don't
You're
work
just stealing information from everyone?
No, it's not possible.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Then why are you doing it?
Well, I'm here because the DMV seems to think that because somebody exercising constitutional rights, when they come into the office...
I don't want you stealing my personal information. Would you stop filming?
I'm not going to steal your personal information. I need to worry about that.
Oh,
I don't trust you.
Yeah.
What are you filming?
Wow, de-escalate, sir.
Calm down.
Yeah, don't cause a disturbance.
Tell me employees.
I don't know that. Why are you...
Well, sir,
I'm trying to conduct sensitive business on that monitor.
You're causing...
And you're filming it.
Whoa, de-escalate, people.
I don't care what I can see there. I don't trust you.
You don't need to. I don't trust you.
All day long. I don't care.
you're going to be the thumbnail.
I'm gonna squeeze out here real fast.
Yep, now you're blocking the way.
Excuse me.
So now you're blocking the, hey, get off me! Get off my camera! Stop! Blocking the, hey, get off me! Get off my camera! Get off of my f***ing camera! You do not do that. You do not do that. Please call the police. I'm gonna call the police now.
Good, we've already called them.
Good.
You need to control yourself, sir.
Can we move out of this area, please?
Titusville Police Department, this is Summer. Yeah, Titusville, I'm at the DMV office over at Park Avenue.
Yes, ma'am.
There are people in here that are filming these. I know they have rights, and they're trying to get our personal information off of these monitors. We can't even get business conducted. Everything is backed up. I'm trying to get a title transfer. I've been here an hour, and these people will not leave so that we can get our titles done.
Okay.
Can you send somebody over here to either clear them out? We have rights, too. I don't know what they want our personal information for, but I'm told they have to stay here. They want it for what?
Tell them they're the activists.
They're the activists.
Okay.
I want my business to be taken care of, and I want these people to stop interrupting my personal business.
Okay. Can you give me, any type of information on what they're wearing?
Well, you'll see them. They've all got cameras. There's two in the back. There's at least one in the front, maybe another one.
Okay.
No business is being conducted if they've got their cameras aimed at the monitors, and we've been sitting here over an hour.
Okay. All right. We'll get them there.
Thank you.
Now, if you're logical, you got to ask yourself, if it's this easy for anybody with any motive to get private information off of a DMV computer screen, shouldn't the people be complaining to the DMV and demanding that they change their policy to make their information a little bit more secure instead of lashing out at people with cameras who are actually there exposing the DMV's security flaws? You'd think the lemmings would be thanking the scary camera people instead of harassing them all the time.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
I just called because there's activists at the DMV office. They just pushed my husband. This woman did. Y'all need to get over here.
Where's the lady that pushed him?
Standing here with her camera and her phone in her hand. Other people trying to hide their faces so they don't get their picture taken.
Okay. What does she look like?
Thank you.
What does she look like?
Blue jean shorts, black flip-flops, black T-shirt with the American flag on it. I don't know what it says. And she's carrying a red cell phone and a camera.
I didn't hold you. I put my hand in front of your camera. Yes.
You hear that?
I did not touch.
He tried to put his hand in front of her camera so she couldn't take a picture of him, and she pushed him and kicked him.
Okay.
And this is, I'm understanding this is what they're here for, that they've been acting like this all day. The lady here is telling me that they've had this problem all day.
Okay.
Problems, I am constant for your problems with me today.
How's it going? I was assaulted. So your name Taylor? Yeah.
All right, let's see how law enforcement officer badge number 233 handles this. Will he violate rights or will he protect rights? Stay tuned.
Yeah, is that what it
do I
is?
know you?
No, I just read it. Yeah.
Come let's step out the street.
What's the badge?
Just step out the street. It's 233.
Thank you so much. My name's
What's going on, big dog? How you doing, man? All right, man.
So we were in here gathering new content for a news story.
What's the story? If you don't mind me asking.
It's on the DMV. So it's on the DMV. It's not quite finished yet, so I guess, you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to elaborate on the whole thing. But anyway,
that's fine.
We were in the very back in the public areas. I think what do they call it? The dealer something?
Something dealer.
I forget, something dealer. Anyway, and I have it on video. This man came up and I had my hand just like this, and I'm not going to do it to you, but he literally came up and palmed it and started trying to, like, literally pulling my, and I just noticed that this is starting to come off now. I mean, you see how easy that is.
Yeah, it does.
So now my GoPro is broken. You know?
The handle.
The handle is,
not
right.
the GoPro.
I mean, as far as I know, the GoPro's not, but he literally was pulling on it like this. I grabbed his hand trying to get off of it. I took my knee and kind of pushed him off like this.
Okay, let me just ask you, well, when you get a moment, let me see, if you don't mind.
See what?
Let me see the footage,
yeah,
if you don't mind.
certainly. So you're recording?
All right. You good? Okay.
Yeah. Let me turn it off and I'll show you.
And what's your name?
My name's Lana.
Lana.
Yeah.
Very nice, Miss Lana. If you don't mind, can I get your ID or anything?
I don't have it on me.
You don't have it on you?
Do I need it? Did I commit a crime or? Okay, I was gonna say.
If you want to report something, I gotta know who's reporting it.
Okay, I got you. Oh, let me just show it to you real quick.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, then we can go.
That's fine,
do all that stuff.
It was pretty egregious as a witness.
Did you get it on film?
Yeah, I did.
And can I get your ID as well then?
Can you get my ID?
Yes.
You cannot get my ID.
That's fine. All right. But if you want to, and the reason why I'm asking.
See, I'm happy to give a statement, and I'm happy to appear in court.
Okay, I would not know who to put on the paper to say.
She knows what's up.
Here it is, right here.
The court needs to subpoena you. That would be
I don't even need to be subpoenaed. I'll show up willingly.
That's fine, man.
Here she is, trying to block his cameras. And
what was the? Let me ask you this. What was the reason?
For her?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not in her head, darling. That's her right there.
Yeah, I know. I see her.
Yeah. And you can see him here. See how he comes.
That's me?
No, she didn't say you.
Was I talking to you?
She wasn't talking about you, ma'am.
I'm not talking to you. That's me?
No, it's not you.
Can we finish? Can we finish?
Personal information is my right. It's not yours.
It's 3 snaps up and around the world. Oh, there we go.
Did you really just do a living color quote?
I did. I did. Hey, I'm an 80s kid. Okay.
So am I.
Yeah. But look, I'm not in here to do harm. I'm not in here to look. It's not against the law for me to sit there and record people's information. It's what I do with the information afterwards.
Exactly. I put it like this right here with people, and this is dealing with my own personal life. I may be against something,
right?
But I stand for those rights that people have the right to do.
Right. Amen. I appreciate that.
It's like Westboro Baptist Church. Ain't that a American care for the they said soldiers do.
Right. Well, I tell you what, I'm not gonna jump on that stuff right there because
I get you.
I deal with a lot of stuff.
Right,
civilly.
but that's freedom of speech, and they're allowed to do that.
But you're a law enforcement officer, not a feelings enforcement.
Exactly.
Thank you. And that's all I'm trying to do.
As Ben Shapiro says, facts don't care about your feelings.
You guys are assholes. You know that.
Ma'am, if you're going, listen.
Hold
on one second. What's your name again?
This is called. Hey, officer, Lana. This is a limited public forum. You're not. You need to calm down. You're causing a disturbance.
Ma'am.
You need to leave me alone and leave my information alone.
If they don't do anything with your information, if they overhear information given, as long as
it's overhearing.
Listen,
you're taking pictures of it.
They're allowed inside. Correct?
They're not allowed to look at a screen with my address, my name.
Not behind the counter. Are they? Did you guys go behind the counter?
We did not go behind the counter. We stayed in public. We stayed in public.
Okay.
So and you should know that if I'm in public, you can't trespass my eyes.
Well, no, that's plain view. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
If obviously I can't record inside the car, but if I can see in the car,
you walk by the car, you can look into it, whatever.
Right.
I get it. I get it. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong.
Right.
Hey, listen.
They have been miseducated.
When people don't know their rights,
right,
and people don't know what is allowed,
right,
people get angry, and I get it.
And you heard me trying to de-escalate. I'm like, sir, de-escalate it, because as soon as he starts getting fussy.
All right.
Walk with this way with me and talk to me.
The thing I did was I tried to get them to stop filming.
I understand. Let's walk over here and talk. I don't want to escalate anything.
Are we going to talk, or is this gentleman involved?
Hey, don't. Just stay out of the conversation. Record if you want to. Just stay out of the conversation. Okay. All right. Come over here and talk.
All right. We're trying to conduct business, and they were having a title change, and their cameras were facing the computer screen that we're trying to do this on.
Okay.
That's our information. I don't want them taking it.
I understand.
I tried to go back there and ask them not to do it. They didn't do it, and she stuck the camera right in my face and said, "We're going to put you're the poster for us." Some shit like that. So I put my hand over the camera. That was all I did.
Okay.
She kicked me in the nuts.
Okay.
So I didn't touch her physically, touch her at all.
Okay.
But she kicked me.
Okay.
Now who's to blame?
You're to blame, Bozo. This is what I like about cameras. People lie, cameras don't. He got into her space in an unwanted fashion, and he, according to his own admission, grabbed her property against her will. He was the aggressor. He's the one who did wrong.
Regardless of what they're doing, we need to be the ones handling it. Okay, I understand the information stuff. The tellers can turn the screens.
No, they can't. She tried.
Then the answer is simple. The DMV needs to allocate funding so they can beef up their security measures and hide private information from prying eyes out in the public. It is incumbent on them to create the privacy. You don't infringe on rights because the government is doing a horrible job.
They had a zoom lens going on her monitor. She said we had to wait. The manager said we can't go forward as long as he's standing back there because he's got a zoom lens.
Okay. So, regardless of that, kicking in the nuts, whatever that, I mean, we're going to investigate all that too. But hands on property shouldn't have happened. If they have to pause their transaction and if they can black out their screen until we can come and get to the bottom of what's going on.
They've been doing this all morning.
They've been doing it for weeks. You know, but
and there's nothing you can do.
So there's certain rights that they have. There's certain rights you have, and we have to try and mitigate.
Okay,
obviously, you have a right to a private conversation involving your private information that's confidential.
Let me ask you a question. As a dispatcher,
okay,
I can't let anybody look at my screen that does not have a clearance to look at my screen.
Then it's your job to create the privacy, honey boo boo. Ugh, stop looking at me like that.
Understand that.
Yet all of that same information is on those screens and these people are filming it.
I understand that.
It's not right. And that's where are my rights.
Okay, so Whether I agree with you or not, I agree. I wouldn't want them recording the screen with my information either. Okay?
It's none of their fucking business, and it may have my social security number on it, and they don't need that either.
Ma'am, I agree it's none of their business.
I don't like this. I don't want my picture taken.
This is legal. You're on a public property.
Well, then I'm leaving public property.
You can leave. Are you involved?
This is just all.
Look, I understand what they're doing. No, hold on, no, you're not. Not
you gonna arrest me?
Not yet, but until we're done with our investigation, I don't want you to leave. Okay, I'm not gonna cuff you right now, but please don't leave. Okay?
Cuff me? I've never touched her.
She's not in cuffs either. Okay, but we're getting to the bottom of what happened. Okay, look, I understand what they're doing. Okay, and whether I agree with it or not is irrelevant. And what I have to do is make sure I'm not removing rights from them. Okay, because there are things that protect them. I have to skirt whatever the laws are when we're inside a government building dealing with confidential information and what's being done inside. That's what I'm here to do, okay? So I understand they have rights. I understand you guys have rights. And right now you feel like you're on the losing end of this is because your information is what they're trying to film. Okay? They're trying to prove a point. That's why they're here. They're it's for, their channels and all that stuff. I get that. They're auditing. They're making sure that their rights aren't being taken away. They're doing it for a purpose.
They're taking my rights away for what?
To ensure their own.
They're just
it's a
trying
trade-off.
to.
Somebody has to lose rights in order for them to have theirs.
So let us just finish what we're doing, okay? All right. Right now, nobody's in cuffs, okay? But please don't leave until we're done.
I'll tell you one thing right now. If he apologizes to me, we can let bygones be bygones. Okay. So if he wants to apologize,
that sounds good to me.
If you guys can go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
She kicked me.
I get that.
I didn't touch her.
Hold on one second, okay. The way the video shows, he walks up, she's videoing. She walks up, he walks up, as they're both approaching each other. And he grabs camera, that's an extension. And she throws her knees up and pulls her camera back.
Okay.
Technically, he can't grab a person's belongings or anything like that. Bygones be bygones, she said. In that aspect, you would be in the wrong. In that aspect. That's where we're at. Okay.
With the hands on the, she has the right to pull her stuff away and get her property away from you. I understand the information on the screens. I get all that, and I understand your frustration with that. But if you grab a hold of her stuff, she has the right to do what she's got to do to get her stuff back away from you. Okay. So, which is why I say, let them black out the screens, get us here, let us try and figure out if we can come to some sort of agreement. Let them film for the 6 minutes or 7 minutes it takes for us to get here. And
they've been doing this all morning.
They have the right to.
We were just called because
they have the right to.
They've been here all morning.
Twice. Had to
listen,
call once
ma'am,
on emergency and once on.
Ma'am, listen, and can I interrupt real quick? And I just want to say this right here, okay? As this job that we have, whether we like what somebody does or not, if it's in their constitutional right and it's not infringing on anybody, I swore to uphold that. And I take that oath very serious.
If that holds true across the span of this guy's law enforcement career, can we get him an award or something?
I understand that. I work for the sheriff's office.
I believe,
get it.
So the thing is, whether it frustrates us or not, sometimes we got to just say, hey, you know what? God bless you. God bless you. And leave it at that and walk past, regardless, like it or not. There's a lot of things that go on here.
So the first time any of my information is stolen,
then it is illegal.
And I find that I've got a financial
illegal.
problem, I'm going after these
that
people.
would be so. I will tell you what.
Now?
I will tell you what
you're free to leave.
What the victim would like right now. She says no charge will be pressed for an apology and leaving it at that.
Let it go.
So we can go.
Yep.
Well, no, that's not what he said.
Sir, that's what she instructed me.
Yeah, with an apology.
Yes.
The apology is what's necessary.
I'm sorry I grabbed your camera.
All right, thank you.
So it just annoyed me that it's been stuck in my face and I'm trying to get out of here.
I grabbed it, but you gotta know that you can't touch people.
Go ahead.
He said he's sorry. Let's go.
Sir.
Go.
Really appreciate it.
Y'all have a good. Hey, man, y'all have a good day.
Like you desperately.
Hey,
Thank you.
listen. At the end of the day,
I'm going to put accommodation in for you, so I appreciate that.
Make that too.
Put in a accommodation for Mr. I guess it would be Officer Taylor. He de-escalated the situation. He helped, facilitate, a nice peaceful ending. I just feel like he was very professional.
Good.
I couldn't say enough. I mean, very, very great man.
But just like on my channel, I say all the time, I want to focus on the good and the bad.
And something like this right here, I literally had to correct one of my family members that was that got angry in a situation like this, and I said, no, you don't have the right to get angry at somebody, because these rights that they have, I said, our people fought for these rights.
Right.
All right, that is Lana from the J-Town Press. You got to go over to her channel and binge watch some of her videos. If you head on over there, tell her Here's the Deal sent you. If you like these commentary videos, maybe you'll like some of my others. Head on over to my channel and look at my most popular playlist. I'm sure there's something there that you haven't seen yet. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a hard-hitting, conversation-starting design that you can put on a shirt, hoodie, mug, cell phone case, whatever you want. Become a channel member, but more importantly, stand for your rights, know what your rights are, and flex your rights. If you don't use your rights, you will lose them. I will see you in the next video.